reveals something else you need to know tonight. Let's take a look at our big board. And there she is, Hana Kobayashi. She was unaware. People were looking for her when she was missing. Here's her statement provided by her aunt to people.com. At daybreak on December 15th, I crossed the border back into the United States. My focus now is on my healing, my peace, and my creativity. I'm deeply grateful to my family and everyone who has shown me kindness and compassion during this time. I was unaware of everything that was happening in the media while I was away, and I'm still processing it all. I kindly ask for respect from myself, my family, and my loved ones as I navigate through this challenging time. Thank you for your understanding. She didn't mention her father taking her life when he went to Los Angeles to search for her. Interesting.
Breaking news, Hana Kobayashi has now released a statement after returning to the U.S. Authorities have now confirmed that Kobayashi has returned to California in good health. The Los Angeles Police Department said that on Monday afternoon, the department received a notification that she had returned to the United States Sunday, saying, quote, she was observed by U.S. law enforcement to be in good health and did not appear to be any kind of distress. They also added at this time, her case is now closed. Hana released a statement saying, quote, I am still processing it all. This is her first issued statement since returning to the U.S. and going missing back on November 8th. An Orange County attorney said that he met Kobayashi in Mexico and accompanied her back to the U.S. as her attorney. In a statement, he said, quote, Hana is deeply grateful to her family and all those who have supported her with kindness and compassion. Hana would appreciate respect for herself and for her loved ones during this challenging time. As you may recall, Hana's father, 58-year-old Ryan, took his own life from a parking garage during the search for missing Hana. Hana was last seen on November 8th when she was supposed to go on a connecting flight from LAX to New York, but missed it. She then sent very strange text messages to family members. She was then seen on surveillance at a few events in LA. She was then seen returning to LAX to purchase a ticket for a train. Shortly after, authorities say she then purchased a ticket to go to Mexico. It was at that time authorities determined her to be, quote, a voluntary missing person and said they would not follow the case into Mexico. To stay up to date on this case, make sure you click the playlist below. I'll keep you guys updated. What do you think? Drop in the comments.
Hana Kobayashi claims she was completely unaware of her father's suicide and the media coverage surrounding her disappearance. Hana said she's now focused on healing, her peace and creativity, and is deeply grateful for her family's kindness and compassion. A source told TMZ that Kobayashi crossed the border back into California over the weekend, where she was questioned by U.S. officials. She appeared to be healthy as she met with her lawyer at the border before leaving with him, and has since been reunited with her family.
They just revealed the full story behind Hana Kobayashi's disappearance, and the details are absolutely insane. Okay, so stick with me because this gets a little confusing, but her goal in all of this was apparently to fly to New York City with her fake husband to create proof to convince immigration officials that her marriage was real. So Hana was traveling with 3 people, including her ex, Amun Miranda, his own green card wife, Marianne, and an Argentinian national that she secretly married, Alan Cacace, who was also the boyfriend of Marianne. They planned this whole trip to take pictures and make their marriages seem more legit so that it would be easier for Alan and Marianne to get their documents. But what was in it for Hana that she would take such a big risk and do all of this? Well, apparently Cacace gave her $15,000 to marry him so he could get a green card, and he promised her a similar amount after he got the documents that allowed him to stay in the US. Hana even told her coworkers about the secret marriage and her whole plan, but they kept it on the down low so that she wouldn't get in trouble. They have yet to give a reason on why Hana came back or any explanation from her. But I think the saddest part about this is that a simple call or text could possibly have saved her father's life. Let me know what you guys think about this, and as always, I'll keep you guys updated.
Hana Kobayashi has told her family she doesn't want to return home to Hawaii after she was found safe and alive in Mexico. Hana made contact with relatives on Wednesday to tell them that she was fine, and her sister Sydney has since broken her silence. In her statement, she said, "At this time, my mother and I have not physically seen Hana. We do not have actual proof of where she is, other than that she is somewhere in Mexico. We have only spoken to her over the phone, and she was allegedly found safe with Larry, her aunt. But at this time, she does not wish to return to us."
I just keep getting more and more confused at the Hana Kobayashi case. It's like not even a case anymore. The LAPD has announced that this case is closed. It was announced that she likely wasn't returning to the US, but then we found out today that she did, in fact, present herself for entry into the US on the 15th. She was allegedly questioned by authorities. They let her go into the care of her attorney, not her family, her attorney. She's released a statement to People magazine through her aunt that basically said, like, I was completely unaware of what was going on social media. Please give me time to process all of this. It's unclear whether or not she knows about her dad. I would imagine that she's been in contact with her family. She finally did reach out to her family. But this is just like the most wild story that I have ever followed along with. And this action, whether intentional or not, caused the complete decimation of a family and the loss of someone's life. And I am certain there is more to this story. I am not placing blame on anybody. Certainly people would not like to believe that a person would do something like this. Like, there has to be a real reason. But the fact that, like, the police have determined that nothing involving trafficking, it wasn't suspicious, they have framed this as her leaving the country of her own volition and just not telling anybody. And it wasn't just a social media thing. It was an international news thing. And her family, I'm sure, was blowing up her phone any way they could try to get a hold of her. And they lost contact with her for a month. Plus, her family is posting things on social media, like, seemingly blaming her for the loss of her dad. This is like, it's just so insane. And I wonder if we're ever really gonna know what happened.
Hana Kobayashi's case has been closed as she has officially been marked as found. 4 days after her family reported that she had been found safe in Mexico, Hana crossed back into the United States. On Monday, police received notification that Hana had crossed into the U.S. on the 15th. She, quote, presented herself for entry into the U.S. and appeared to be in good health and did not appear to be under any distress. And authorities are saying that they believe Hana wanted to disconnect from the world, and they determined this based on examining her previous social media posts. They also said that the person she was with in LA on November 11th was helping her get to Union Station and was an ear to listen. They said for the amount of time they spent together, he pretty much was an ear to listen. She just spoke and talked about her life in Maui, her personal life, her love life, and so forth. And he just listened to her. When the man woke up the next morning, Hana was gone. The police said that she gathered her luggage and walked off on her own before buying a ticket to the U.S.-Mexico border at 6:10 a.m. Hana's family reported her missing after receiving odd texts from her and not being able to reach her. And then it was determined that she had crossed into Mexico, and surveillance footage showed that she was alone when she did so and did not appear to be in distress. And then last week, her family reported that she had been found safe. And now it appears she is back in the U.S. Hana also spoke out yesterday through a statement to People by her aunt, and in it, she confirmed that she is back in the U.S. She said, "My focus is now on my healing, my peace, and my creativity. I am deeply grateful to my family and everyone who has shown me kindness and compassion during this time." She also said that she wasn't aware of the media coverage about her after she went missing. She said, "I was unaware of everything that was happening in the media while I was away, and I'm still processing it all. I kindly ask for respect for myself, my family, and my loved ones as I navigate through this challenging time. Thank you for your understanding." Hana is no longer classified as missing, and her case has been closed.
When I tell you that when I first heard this story, it was nothing in my heart or in my soul that said, we need to find her. For some reason, deep down in my spirit, I said, this girl is fine. There's nothing wrong with her. She's chilling somewhere. And just like I expected, this bitch was somewhere, chilling somewhere, over behind, chasing after some trifling ass man in motherfucking Mexico. Chasing after her ex-fucking boyfriend. Listening to whatever the fuck he was saying, so focused on a man that your whole family and the whole country was looking for your goofy ass. And you over here chilling in motherfucking Mexico with your boy while your father has lost his mind, hurt, grief, streaking, and unalived himself. You talking about, oh, I didn't know. Man, bitch.
Oh boy, Hannah, you are the topic of the year of 2024, girl. You gonna make Netflix box offices broke. Like, it's gonna go skyrocket with this story. I swear, this is like the best drama movie I've ever watched in a while. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, but honestly, we've been really, really invested in this. Since day one, we were worried in Hawaii. We all was worried for you, sister. Like, you be acting like you was in trouble, sending those texts. But really, that was a part of your scam, right? So everybody, today, I have heard this morning that Hannah had crossed the border back into the U.S. And not did she just come alone. She brought her immigrational lawyer. So they are hiding her out. Good luck, Hannah. I just ask, out of respect. I mean, I really, really like you. I think you're such a sweet girl. You just need to get your head straight, honey, and make better choices. Okay? You cannot be hiding and running all your life, baby. Face your fears. Okay? Because that's just what life is all about. And to everybody else, stop taking shortcuts. I used to be that person. I used to take shortcuts all the time, every day, every second. And guess what? It got me nowhere. So, Hannah girl, please send us one video. I really, really like see you. I like know how you feeling, how you doing, what's going on in your head, and just be straight up with us. Because you know what? You owe us that. You owe us that, sis. We've been so invested and so worried. Tears. I don't even know you. But just by reading everything that I know and learning about things from your sister, from your auntie, from everybody, and all of these tips from your friends, from your coworkers. Girl, I don't know you, but I really, really wish you would think that you owe the world this, because girl, we can't get you off our head. The minute we think we can move on, Hannah Kobayashi pops up again. So please end this. Get on the TV with your lawyer and end it. Just make it right. Okay, girl? Make it right. I'll be praying for you, babe.
Hello, you guys. Guess who's back in the news? That's right. You guessed it. Hannah Kobayashi. She's back in the news. Am I shocked? Not really. You guys, she crossed the Mexico border back into California. Most likely California, right? But we're going to say the U.S. border with her lawyer, who, so you guys, this woman crossed the border with her lawyer. That's the crazy part. Because if you go missing and then you come back safe, you come back by yourself, not with someone. That's why I'm just like, what's going on? This doesn't seem right. And then the auntie is giving people refunds who donated to, help find her. I guess that's part of the 57,000, but who knows? I just can't believe that this woman didn't know anything about her case, and I think that's bull crap. She had to know. Social media is everywhere. People are talking about it. It's on the news. How would you not know? I call bull crap. This story, I'm just glad the LAPD closed the case and said she wasn't, a missing person. But I don't know why she would put out a statement and send it to the media. Yo, your case is closed. What are you doing? Nobody's looking for you. We're trying to move on with our lives, and you're pushing yourself back in it. I really hope that this Hannah Kobayashi missing person, well, she's not even a missing person, would just go away and stop here. But we'll see. If she still wants her fame, she's probably going to use this to get famous. A lot of people do. She probably won't go into obscurity. I hope she does, but who knows? Um, this this woman, it just seemed like she's just a whole criminal at that. Frauding for money. $15,000 this man paid her. $15,000 to marry him. Why wasn't she on the plane with her fake husband? Her fake. Because I don't think she wanted to even go. Because if she really wanted to go to New York, you guys, that bus she took to Mexico could have been that flight to New York. I stand with that girl. I'm with her. I'm totally confused. I don't know what to say. I don't even know the words to even put out. I'm silent because you're still in the news when you should have just went across the border in silence. But hey, people are thirsty for attention. They want to be notarized. I guess this is the new era of how to get famous, how to keep your name, how to go down in history in 2024. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a talking head. Have a great day, YouTube.